Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus giving you another game recap out of the Philadelphia playbook, doing weekend league gameplay. I'm going to be rolling against an opponent. This is going to be the last game. I'll be using Alex Smith as my quarterback. Actually was pretty proficient with him, but in previous gameplay I've seen him sail balls and I've gotten interceptions, so I went ahead and I'm going to be ditching him in the future. So the base defense I'm going to be running with is going to be the 43 normal, and it's going to be the strong safety, the safety blitz formation, just to try to do is to stop the run. He actually stretches the ball out. Any defenders out there, but he is able to go ahead and pick up 4 yards on that run. So he got more yards than he really should have. Comes out of a 5 wide situation. I have to defend the seam right up the middle, and he takes off this quarterback. So that's some pretty good smart yardage there with his Alex Smith card. So he no huddles me. First and 10 type of situation, I jump into a cover 2 just to change things up on him a little bit. I have to cover the middle of the field, and then I go ahead and send the dogs after him, but he makes a read over the middle because I cleared, but my defender actually makes a play against his wide receiver, so I'm able to go and swat that ball down. Second and 10 situation, I jump into basically the 43 wide 9 formation, go into coverage. And he makes an excellent read of the sideline, but his receiver jumps out of bounds, and he comes up short on that particular play. So now I go into the nickel double A gap. The defense is set up. I'm just using the blitz. I'm going strictly coverage. The guys fall back into coverage, and I get basically just a coverage sack right there. So what he does is he actually 4th and 19. Doesn't go for it. He punts the ball, gets me down to the 26-yard line. So it's actually not that bad of a smart. That's a pretty smart play to do on a first series. If you got yourself a 4th and longs type of situation, pump the ball off to your opponent, give him a longer field, so you get to see more of his offense. So I come out of the single back ace, and I went ahead, switched into just the dive play, and Fournette's able to go ahead and just to get a couple yards for me, or actually a single yard for me. So 3rd and 3 type of situation, I've got the flanker end around right here, go off to the right hand side. I've got McKinnon as my wide receiver, so I've got a better running back right there, and actually go ahead and pick up some pretty good yards. So that's just going to set him up for the future. So come out of the single back deuce flex, I believe is the formation. I do the pitch right there, and his corner gets past one of my blockers and just comes down and just smashes me for a 2-yard loss. So I come at one of my favorite plays right here. This is the circle play out of the flex formation, and I'm looking for the running back, and then he basically had this all bottled up. I didn't know where to go with it. So I come back to this play in a 3rd and 23 situation, then jump into the play action stutter. And I went ahead and ID'd the mark off the backhand side, take my tight end and actually put him on a drag route. And right here, I'm looking for the crosser over the middle, and he's wide open, and I'm able to go and pick up a good 20, 30-yard gain right there with that particular play. So it was a really good play right there. So jump into the dive. Out of this flex formation, single back deuce Y flex, I believe is the formation, and then I go ahead and just take the easy yards right there, and Fournette's able to fall forward and get myself a nice little gainer right there, so 6-yard gainer. He's got off coverage, so anytime I see off coverage, I just jump into Miami real quick and just hit the out route if it's available. And I think he was in a man blitz. A possession catched it, but Irvin's able to go ahead and jump up and get a couple more yards for me. So 1st and 10, 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the 23-yard line. I go with the end around, going the opposite side. I ID the mic off the corner, the defensive end, because he's kind of the threat that I'm looking at. And right here, the running play right there, actually his defensive linebacker comes down and shuts us down. Now this is a flanker dig out of the flex formation to flex doubles formation, and I just look for right over the middle. I haven't thrown this that area a lot, but that area is open if you actually look for it. And I come to one of my favorite plays out of this books, which is a flex doubles weak. You got the little crossing route underneath, and if it's not covered, generally those streak routes will actually clear things out for you. So go back to the single back deuce flex, I believe is what it is. I might be wrong about that. Look like I'm going to fake the motion and actually go ahead and take Fournette. Get him up to the 1-yard line right here, or actually 2-yard line. and come out of goal line, I just want to go ahead and pound the ball. It looks like I got a hole off the left guard, and I do the fullback dive as one of my base audibles. But you can see Deion Jones actually comes in and cleans me up. So he takes a timeout right here to try to preserve some time. And I come out of the toss play, out of the single back, or out of the goal line. I get a good block. I thought I had a good block, and I just trip over my blocker. So he takes another timeout. Real smart time management. And I figured that with 50 seconds left, it's not like he can put up multiple scores against me. I'm just going to go ahead and take my 3 points because I'm getting the ball in the second half. So I come out of the 43 wide 9. He actually takes a shot to the sideline. So you see this guy spraying his ball with Alex Smith. This is one of the reasons why I'm not going to be using Alex Smith in the future, because he actually makes this type of situation. So back to this blitz. He doesn't know huddle. I jump into the cover 1 hole and cover the guys over the middle. He actually forces a ball up, and the defender actually makes a nice swat for me. So he punts the ball off to me with basically 12 seconds left, and I'm thinking, okay, don't do anything stupid. Maybe try a little screen play, but the screen was locked up. My running back couldn't get out, so 7 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and settle going into the half. I just want to play around with this wide trips play right here, get it to the out, and he calls a timeout. So it's 2 seconds left. I've got nothing to lose. Basically, you know, I don't think I'm going to give up garbage play. So I come out of the pistol, and it's just like the play action shutter, just like the play action zone shot. I take a shot with Sanu, and right here, he misses a tackle, and I go house on him when he actually gave me an extra timeout. I was literally going to go in, but he gives me 10 points right here. So my goal right now is to put points on the board. I want to get a touchdown, go up by 3 scores, but I want to milk the clock much as possible. So I'm going to try to force the run as much as possible. I like the single back wide trips as a running formation. You got a stretch, you've got a backside run that you can go ahead and attack your opponent with. You've also got stick, attack him underneath, and then you've got some good plays you can hit him over the middle. So I hit him with stick right here, and Clark is able to go ahead and get myself a nice little first down in the second and an 8. Clock is down to about 3 minutes, a little bit around 3 minutes right here. Go back to the end around right here with my wide receiver, and the blocking actually sets up for me. I'm able to go ahead and pick up some fairly positive yards right there. Back to the Y flex, I believe, deuce. I don't remember the formation off the top of my head, but I decided to go and just take a nice easy dive because of his defensive end. He's lined. As you can see right there, I'm able to go and cut up and get basically 3rd and inches type of situation. So I come on a 3rd and inches, and I come out of an empty backs formation, but he just starts shifting his guys around. So I decided to jump into a draw play to go and run with the quarterback, and I take a delay a game. Not what I want to happen. So for 3rd and 5 situation, to go back to one of my favorite plays, which is the circle play. And the running back is wide open underneath, but then he gets picked up, and I force the ball across the formation. So 3rd and 5 on my 43. I felt like I missed a read. I figured I could just go back to this again. He was in a cover 2 shell. So basically what I did is I noticed with cover 2 shell with this formation, if you put your guy on the out route, the seam will actually get picked up by the yellow defender, leaving that circle route or that little angle route by the running back wide open. So because this guy was spamming a lot of the same defenses, that's how I was able to go and get him. So jumping to draw plays, something I really don't talk about. This guy was using a lot of zone coverages, and sometimes the draw plays are very effective against zone. And right here you can see Fournette. I just went ahead and trucked that guy, got the ball down to the 20. Now look at the clock right now. I'm already down inside almost in the 4th quarter against this guy. Jump into the gun Y bunch flex, hit the little whip route right here and get it up, and I'm literally going into the 4th quarter. I'm right on scoring territory, just milking this guy's clock, and he actually gives up on me. So he checks out of the game. I'm able to go and pick up another victory with this Philadelphia playbook. Guys, once again, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it, and until next time.